show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get girl with an extremely see six midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. Know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them leaks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club into a freak show. Look at Snow White eating rotten apples. Dirty bass that be coming at you. Roller coasters like a supernova. Around the ringmaster, this my tabernacle. See you screaming, I'm like, what for? Oh, you pop? Yeah, I got popcorn. I don't wake up on the wrong lawn, so turn the club into a freak show.
No, the mic's being stupid. Didn't double check. So, that was mine. Anyways, welcome to the channel, everybody. We'll try that a second time all over again. But anyways, first off, Vitalik, Andy Beckett. Yes, you did get a gifted membership on my birthday. Darkness stopped in and gifted 50 gifted memberships to the channel. And I want to absolutely shout that out. It was wonderful. I appreciate it. It was a wonderful gift. The Egg, how's it going, my man? We good on my end? Happy birthday, by the way. No problem. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it. So what I was showing there is we have bought every possibility to get into this, to get this 7-star Deathless piece, except for 2. We need 1,000 units to get the last 2. We are already 250 into it. I was looking, and I have 2 packs left in 8.3 that are not that I didn't take the units path originally. So I figured I got the champions. I got the ability. I got a few revives. Let's go grab some units. If I can grab those 2. That'll put me another 180 in, and at that point we are within range of a box, and we can go grab the rest out of Arena, or possibly run another path in 8.4, which would be the very first path that I have ran in 8.4, so I'm going to look and see what that looks like. But we're going to do a few paths tonight and get another box, because we have 2.5 days to get these 2 boxes, up to 2 boxes. So yeah, we need more units, so we got to get the units. So we go in where the units are. So the first one up here, I have already scouted, which is why I've already decided what we were going to do tonight. And I was looking at it. By the way, we have a couple things to open before we end tonight. I will talk to you about those a little later. So we're going to go over here and hit this path. It is a very tech-friendly path. And we have some nice tech champions at this point. So we're going to go ahead and knock this one out. And then I was looking at the Null boss. And I'm thinking between Spider-Woman and Spider-Man Petra. I think we can take that one out. Yeah, Glycan. You done all the back issues, Wolf. I have done all the easy back issues. I am currently working on, as a matter of fact, let's go look at that before, since we haven't started this yet anyways. So I 100%ed all the classics already. I have started on the variants. Most of the way through that one already. And then I've got, I've got all the variant. Well, I guess I'm about halfway through that one too. That one I haven't started. That one I haven't started. That one, I'm guessing I haven't started any of the last ones yet. But yeah, we got units in there as well, so we'll definitely be looking. We'll definitely be pushing some of that. Like I said, just basically whatever I need to do to get this last anywhere between 250 and 750 units that I need within the next 2.5 days, without spending money. 8.4 isn't bad. We may look at 8. Like I said, I may look at 8.4. The unit pass, at least a couple of them, because if I can knock out that real quick, I probably won't go. I definitely won't go all the way to Glycan if I do. The back issues are so much fun with the higher. Yeah, no, I've been pushed. Like I just walked through. Like I said, I just walked through the first one. My first run on it. I'll probably go back through some of them as well. You want armor break immune champions for Null, but can use Werewolf by Night. Used for Act 8 Crucible. Okay, so would Werewolf by Night be better than taking in the new Spider-Man or Spider-Woman? Because those are the two that I was thinking of. I don't have Storm right now. I just realized that, actually. And that actually is a preview of what's coming up at the end. Glycan's easy with Bastion. Okay. I do have Bastion. And what do we have him at right now? So, since we're going to be talking about that over both of them. Okay, yeah. Well, just give me an advice on which one of the two to take in as a backup plan. Man. So I do have a rather impressive roster at this point. I do have some deep options at this point. I mean, even just we will leave the 6 stars alone. There's really no reason to care about most of them. But even if we look at it this way, just all the way down in through Crossbones, it is all rank 3 and above. And I have the ability to rank 3 a couple more if I wanted to at the moment. But yeah, one project at a time. So, Spider-Woman, sorry I misunderstood you. No problem. Stephen Burris, how's it going, my man? No, we always gotta have a backup plan here, man. I know, man. You guys, like, it is one of those things. We are not going there. That was dumb. Do not click on that. We'll visit that later. We're not going there right now. That is not the kind of fun I'm trying to have tonight. Hey, and that improves Jack more. What does that do for Jack? Okay, I'll take that. That helps a couple things there. I think that'll actually make Bahamut is the worst boss in Act 8. Yes, I do. I'm like, so far out of the three of them that I faced, he's the one I don't like the most. I have not faced the fourth one yet. But yeah, we do have a couple crystals to open at the end of the night, no matter what all we get done. I've already got them prepped. Kingpin wrecks him. And I did just get the 7-star Kingpin. I do admit that. I took him specifically because I could bring him in for Glycan. I also just took the 7-star Nick Fury so that I can bring him in for Glycan. Like, I've got a couple, I've got my Chillith, who's already ranked 4, Sig 200. I know she helps. But it is definitely one of those things that I have a better roster than I did, massively better roster than I did the first 3 times that I faced him. Which, by the way, guys, at some point very soon here, look forward to it. Actually, I'm going to make the promise right now. Starting next week, I will start putting out the Act 8 videos that I recorded before I left, so that we can actually go through and look at some of those and see the differences between those and now, in a way, and also talk about some of the other things that I can do. Some of this will actually go out in video as well, down the road. But like I said, guys, I do have a lot of that stuff recorded already. So, but let's go ahead and get in here, and I'm just going to throw on a couple little ones for the fun of it. I don't really think I need them. I play tested this once already. I will absolutely be honest about it. I typically, everybody knows, or at least I hope you guys know, that I do not normally play test things before I go in. Like, you guys normally get the very first runs. As a matter of fact, all of my guide videos are all 100% the first runs. Like, so, I don't normally playtest anything beforehand, but it was one of those things that, like, I was like, well, we could do Arena again tonight, or can I cook this without eating into supplies? And when I realized that I got through this first fight with Jack pretty much effortlessly, and actually it didn't even go this smooth, I said, okay, well, definitely I can do this tonight, even if the Null fight takes me a couple. It's definitely something I can do without wasting time. The same with my videos. Yeah, no, that's honestly, I know that there are people out there that do it. I'm not the only one, but I also know that, like, a lot of the other big guide videos, like, most of them, they went through and checked things a couple times, play tested things before they don't go in cold turkey. Swiss Beats, how's it going? Hey, just woke up. How long you been live for? 17 minutes, just like Jason said. So, yeah, no, man, I haven't been on for very long. But yeah, no, we're definitely going to get some more content coming out in the coming weeks. Get back to getting videos out as well as doing the live streams. Partially because that gets me recognized back in the algorithm even more so. And on top of that, too, that means that even if you don't catch me live, you can remember to stop by and check out a video. plus on top of that, like I said, I still want to get back to helping the community. You know, I know that plenty of the people that come in for the lives don't need the guide videos. But there are people, that do come in for the lives that can still use them. And there are people that out there in the community that really just need help when they get there. You know, I know plenty of people who have not gotten through Act 8 yet. I have not gotten through Act 9 yet. Obviously, myself included. I'm still so tired, not gonna lie. Man, I will tell you, I've been in a fog the last few days, and I will not deny that. Like, you know, that's part of the reason I've been kind of like not 100% sure, like how long we're gonna go or things like that, because it's just been, you know, the birthday stream was wonderful, but there's between it and, you know, life stuff as well. Like, I definitely have taxed myself quite a bit over the last couple months. You know, not that I want to trade most of the experiences. Some of them, you know, could have went a little better, but for the most part, like, there has been a lot of really good things going on. I just, at the same time, like, it's been a lot of stuff. Yeah, what is sleep? Like, and I mean, it's also one of those things that, like, you know, today I had to call and talk to the phone company. I went and did a little bit of running around and stuff that I had to talk to a couple agencies about a couple things, and by the time, you know, you get back and everything, it's like you've already exhausted your social battery, and then you're like, oh yeah, hey, we're gonna go live tonight. So yep, your guys have definitely helped me. I'm glad, you know, and I know, like, I'm so happy that I've helped so many people with the guides. So I really do want to get back to them. I took a nap at 9 a.m. Was up all night. What were you up all night doing this time? I felt like I have slept for days. Dude, I know, like, honestly, the world is draining right now. Okay? There's a lot of crap going on in the world right now. And, like, we're all going through a bunch of shit. We've all got a ton going on. We're just coming off the holidays. Like, the amount of, like, it doesn't matter how good or bad your life is right now. Like, the amount of just drain in the world is just very evident to me. And I know I'm personally feeling it. I do, like, it's bad. I have to watch, like, how much I'm around other people sometimes, because I do pick up on other people a little too much sometimes. Oh yeah, that was good. Let's press to the SP3. Sorry, I just wanted to see if my SP2 was going to do more than his SP3 did. I kind of like this fight because it actually works out with his rotation really well. Like, rotating between the I know, like, the SP2 is definitely the more powerful move, but rotating between the SP1 and the SP2 really is not detrimental to him. So, I'm up at 4:30 a.m. Eastern and usually don't go to bed till 10 p.m. Yeah, dude, I've lived that life. I've lived that life a lot, and Like, I'm trying to do things a lot differently so I don't have to live that life. I just don't. I'm burnt on it, man. Burnt. But yeah, no, I do think, I know, and the thing about it is we all put in a lot of extra time and stuff over the last couple months, you know, just trying to do extra for the family, trying to do extra in the game, trying to do extra in your own personal lives, whatever it is, you know, like, so I do it, and that's without taking into consideration, like I said, the state of the world at the moment, where a lot of things are not exactly pretty, and that's draining in itself, especially if you're unfortunately paying attention to it. So I get that a lot of people are tired. I know, like I said, I know I am, but like I'm always tired. Like, it's been a long time since I wasn't tired. The more disintegrate on the opponent, the more burst in his SP2. So it's nice. Exactly. Perks of working 2 jobs, trying to also have a life. Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, right now I'm trying to do... I have 5 pillars to everything I'm trying to build right now. You know, there's the main YouTube channel here, and I will be launching another one eventually. And then there's the books that I'm writing, that I'm working on raising the funding to get published. And then there's the marketing firm, which I have a couple clients for right now that I'm working with, but I obviously need money to be able to build up my client base even further. Radical, how's it going? Nice to see you. And then there's, you know, after all of that actually gets going, then I am looking at getting into real estate. But it's, you know, it's, some of it is one step at a time, but others of it is like, you know, I'll get time periods where, you know, I'll be up all night working on videos or video ideas, or, you know, writing for hours on end. And so, yeah, or, you know, going back and forth between multiple things. And hey, Master, how's it going? Nice to see you. So, since so many of you have been gifted a membership recently, I haven't been able to do everything that I originally had set up with the gifted with the memberships for a while. Obviously, I'm still working on getting some other things going. Real estate, purchasing properties, or a realtor is a game plan. Is the game plan. Actually, what I'm looking at is I want to own 4 triplexes. It's a multi-year thing where, like, I would buy one and then buy a couple years later, and then buy the last couple, or the last one a year or so after that. I've done a lot of research into what I want to do and how I want to do it. I spent a lot of time period working on figuring out finances and stuff. And I, you know, it's really interesting to wait until you're like absolutely beyond broke to figure out personal finance, but it does still benefit you. because you can start making some different moves. Sometimes those moves are not necessarily the ones a lot of other people would make, but sometimes you got to make the moves that nobody else will make so you can get where you want to go. Yep, didn't want that. Thank you. You kind of interrupted something there. I was a little busy. Ooh, did not mean to push him to the SP3. But yeah, like I said, you know, that's a multi-stage thing where, you know, the more I can invest into, the more I can make off of one thing so that I can invest it into the next, so that I can invest it into the next, so that eventually all of them are making money, you know. I have not explored Act 8. I have not finished Act 8. But that is why we're grabbing units out of Act 8 right now, is because I have not gotten through everything in Act 8 yet. So there is still units to grab. And considering I need units to grab these last couple pieces, or this attempt to... I need the units so that I can get this piece, because I'm getting the damn piece. Thank you, Radical. I appreciate it. Like I said, I mean, I've got a lot of things in place already, you know. As soon as I have enough money to pay to get the books published, like, they'll start making money. Like, even a crappy book sells, but, like, it's not a crappy book. I've actually had it reviewed by a few people already. I just have to make enough money to publish it. So. Oh my god. The first one in the series is actually called Black Wolf White Kip. And the book series is actually going to be titled The Goddess and the God King. Got that one. It is 9.4, that's right. Now this, I have not scouted. But I figured if I could get through the other one, I could probably get through this one. I was talking to someone, he was like, you want to fight? Are the books part of a series? Yeah, I'm actually writing 3 book series at the current moment. I still got MCOC combat on you. Okay, these are the weapons ones. Yay.
So instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I can roast, I can gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
Okay, so what I'm gathering here, I meant to say I'll go MCOC combat on you. Okay, basically I just need to throw special twos that knock them down and throw strikers. And I need Rupture Champion. Okay. And any advice? Is Misty Knight or I say Misty Knight Onslaught will cook. I don't know if you. Of course, I have Onslaught. Tongues, how's it going? I am doing great, my brother. How about you? Okay, so we gotta figure out who for the path, and then yeah, if Onslaught will do that, then I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so who are my best Rupture champions? Okay, give me advice. Gene is good as backup for the boss. I like fighting Wong. He's easier for me. Yeah, if I can do Onslaught and Gene for anybody, then yeah, those two I know I can handle just fine. Just waking up, getting ready for work. Nice. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, so I need some good Rupture champions. I've told you guys, I'm in a brain fog right now, so like, give me some ideas for Rupture champions so I don't have to go through and read every damn champion trying to remember who I want. Either that, I'm gonna do it this way. Screw that. I just need Rupture. I don't need that. What I need is don't have Spiral. Werewolf by Night or Prowler. I mean, we can run Werewolf by Night for sure. I don't remember where my Prowler's at this point. Let's double check. Prowler is still rank 1. So I don't think we're going to take him. Not that. She's at least rank 2. Oh, Yondu. Never mind. We got Yondu. That's the answer right there. Werewolf by Night and Yondu. If anybody else wants to throw out another good option. See, this is why I don't do this shit live, because I gotta sit there and do research. Figure out exactly who I'm using and shit. We'll take Lady Deathstrike just because. And we'll see how this goes. Night, oh, it's 2:30 a.m. No problem, Andy. Have a good night, man. Get some good sleep. Somebody should. I'm sure somebody in this community is allowed to sleep once in a while. Not sure who. Because half of you message me all times of the day and night, so I never know when someone's sleeping. Okay, so that does not work as well as I wanted it to, so. That was dumb. Threw that way too soon. Oh, no. Got it. We're good. Oh, no. I didn't get the knockdown off of it. No. It didn't matter, but like still. Like, I tried to get the knock. I thought I threw the timing. Alright. Timing was off. Threw the striker too soon. And then didn't get the knockdown off the SP2. There we go. Hold on, I should have... Whatever, don't give me the weapon then. I'll just beat your ass anyways. Fine, be that way. Like, you guys are gonna act this way, I won't even bring in the right champions. I'll just bring in the best of my biggest guys and just beat your ass anyways. Yeah, we be doing it that way. Some gangster ass shit. Just like fuck it, like screw the perfect counters. We just gonna walk in and beat your ass. By the way, if anybody wonders, I may have looked completely and totally insane, and I may be completely and totally a little bit too sleep deprived. I don't know. I mean, not truly, guys. I actually do sleep once in a while. You know, Yonder's not doing what I want him to do, but that's also because I'm playing like shit. So, it's partially his fault, partially mine. Now that was not nice. How the hell? Bitch, fuck this shit. Die anyways. Kandinsky, how's it going, man? Sleep is a rare thing these days, it seems. I think for most people, honestly, and I think that's another part of the problem with things. I think the entire world just needs a nap. Like, everybody needs a joint and a nap. Could you imagine the level of peace we would have if everybody just lit up one at the same time, took a fucking nap, like just 4 hours where everybody in the world is required to have smoked a joint and go to bed. I feel like the world would be a better place by the time everybody woke up. Hey man, I'm trying to get a start here. Like, I get it. Like, we start with nap and we work up to vacation. Like, everybody gets everybody in the world gets to take like 2 weeks off. Like, we'll go in shifts. And like, nobody works more than like a week a month. But everybody's basic needs still get met. Like, you still got a place to live, guaranteed. You still got food. You still have an education if you want one. And you still got access to medical care. Okay? I prefer the pipe. Okay, I don't care, man. Take a bong rip. Just smoke a joint. Smoke a bowl. Whatever the hell you want to do. Just fucking light one up and go take a nap. Everybody. Wolf has decreed. The world is starting tomorrow. Everyone needs to 4 hours at the exact same time. Not quite for sure how we're going to get the message out quick enough. But we got to do it. Should have healed, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to... see how much I can't do off of Yondu, and then bring in Lady D to finish her off if I need to. And we can absolutely push it to Werewolf by Night if I need to, but I think I have one more fight after this. So hopefully we can do this in under one champion, apparently, because... I guess we didn't need to heal. Elijah Brown, how's it going? Just waiting for the kids to brush their teeth and go to bed. That could be a long waiting game. I learned now, and I understand it's a school night, so this is hard to do, but especially powerful tip, especially for the weekends. I catch you a deal. You go to bed, I'll put on a cartoon. As long as your ass doesn't get out of bed for nothing, the cartoons can stay on the entire time. It's amazing. Within like 45 minutes, they're asleep every fucking time. Occasionally, my daughter would push that one. But almost always, 45 minutes, they're both asleep. If I gave it an hour and a half, I could walk in and shut off the cartoon and neither of them would notice. Well, that was just not nice. I went to throw my SP2 and it disappeared. They're about to be 13 and 16. Okay, well, you know what? Guess what? Cartoons still work at 13 and 16. I'm just saying. Like, hell, cartoons still work at 47, brother. It's been a long time since my kids were young enough for that trick to actually work. I'll be honest. Hell, my kids have kids old enough for that trick to still work on. Actually, I don't... My oldest granddaughter may be too old for that trick to work on. The teenagers are fun, though. And not in a good way. Hopefully their 20s go better for you than my two's 20s have gone for me and them. Thank you. I told you guys, I have a lot of content still left to do. So, like, we have a lot of easy, like, some of this is going to be stupidly too easy, and I will fully admit it. It is going to be one of those things that, you know, doing this with rank 4 7 stars, with being especially Sig 200 rank 4 7 stars, is not what this content was designed for. But hey, I will still do it just fine, and happily so. Yeah, I don't think so, lady. You don't exactly know who you're screwing with here. And you don't want to find out what happens if you make it through this guy. Dark Nick, how's it going? No apologies needed, man. There is no such thing as late. We operate on Wizard's time here. That means a wizard is never early or never late. A wizard always arrives precisely when he intends to. See, that's the nice thing, too. You guys are impatient, going, I wish 9.4 was here. I wish 9.4 was here. I'm like, I got plenty to do before I get there. I'll see you guys when I get there. Told you didn't want to see what comes if you actually got through her, like, or got through him. Like, it was going to be a lot worse. I knew she was going to get nasty. I think we'll see a rank 5 gem or almost enough for a with Catalyst. Yeah. I think it'll be pretty close to... I could see a rank 5 gem, but I bet you it's more likely that you're going to be like 90% of the Catalyst that you'd need. Story content is some of my favorite, and the rewards for act exploration should be sweet. Yeah, they should be. Okay, so there we go. Took us what, less than an hour to pick up 180 units. That puts me 75 short, or 74 actually, short of enough to I use Kingpin super move on Old Man Logan many times. Wolf, just saying. Okay, great. That means that picks up everything, all the units I had left in 9.3, if I remember right. I have nothing left in 9.2 or 9.1. 9.2, the only thing I have left is Bahamut, and although there are 90 units there, I'm not doing that on stream, guys. Just not gonna happen. Don't care. Not gonna do it. Not tonight. Like, I hate that asshole, and I am not doing it without prep work. But I could look at going and grabbing the 90 units in 9.4.1 and sorry guys. The joys of Alliance leadership. I gotta double check on a couple things real quick, but give me just 1 second. After I finish this round of 4-star arena, I'm gonna do the last 2 levels of EQ. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing arena tonight too. That's gonna be after I get You know, I love Kabam to death 99.9% of the time. I will say that. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't have a problem with that they do that a lot of other people have a problem with. One of I'm not happy about the Summoner's Choice votes, mostly because I think the champions were crap in the first place. And then B, I think it's interesting who all somehow got eliminated in the first round. You know, basically every champion, I think, except for Storm, that could have possibly beat the pig. And I kind of just think that there's a good chance that it's going to be the pig in the end. And I'm not very happy about that. But beyond that, the only other thing that I do have a major complaint about, and that is as an alliance leader, having Banquet end right while War Season is still got 2 weeks left in it, and then having that 2 weeks timeout into the middle of raids, so that you just can't do the transfers you're trying to do with people without screwing somebody out of rewards or making people that know they're leaving stick around for extra time, has been a pain in my ass. And it is one of the things that me and Kamam are going to be talking about. Like, the timing of all this was very shitty. Chapel Bishop, how's it going? Nice to see you, man. So right now we are 74 units short of our next attempt at getting the 7-star Deathless piece. And if we don't get it this time, we will definitely get it with another 500 units. I did just grab units out of 9.3, or not 9.3, 8.3. And now we're jumping over here to 8.4.1 to grab another 90 units if I think I can do it, which I'm pretty sure I can. In fact, we talked about this. Oh yeah, no man, it's a disaster right now. I got so many people reaching out to me, and I'm trying to reach out to so many alliance leaders right now, and trying to coordinate things between different people, and not to mention on top of that, having people that I know are leaving, trying to keep them motivated to help everybody else right up until the day they leave. I actually talked about this at the beginning of the stream. I have done all the classic back issues, and I am about 80% of the way through the first variant back issue, and I've done a couple pass on a couple of the other ones. I have not done pass on, I think I've only done pass on like 3 out of the 8 of them. So yeah, there's a lot of units in there that are very accessible. Especially if you bring the right champions, it is just cakewalk. So just watch your tags, and as long as you make sure your tags are right, yeah. Only back issue I've bothered doing is to get the revive farming map. Yeah. I did. Now, if you have not done the lower ones, oh my god, dude, that's just free units for days. You can sit there and auto run that shit. Okay, so they're going to be really aggressive. And I need to be putting a lot of debuffs on them. And what am I looking at for bosses here? Yeah, auto fight those with expiring units. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how I farmed up units for Banquet and everything else, is going through some of those. No, I ran out of more and more of them. I'm gonna have to make a bit more effort this year in the arena to make up for some of those units. I did the far left path and Howard the Duck, but Aegon is easy if you have someone with passive debuffs. With passive or debuffs, turn to passive if purified. Who'd you do Howard the Duck with? I don't think I have Dust ranked up right now. Yeah, I've only got her. She's only at rank 1. Carolyn for Howard the Duck. Okay. We can take Carolina. Just for the freaks of it. Okay. Anybody got any on my Crucible run? Okay. To be honest, a rank 1 is all you need, in your opinion. Any thoughts for the path? I'm gonna go back down here and look at the path again. So I need to be throwing a lot of debuffs on them. So he doesn't stack debuffs, does he? Doing the weapon, photon, or cage? I do not have cage. But I can take photon. I'm gonna take werewolf. Yeah, no, I know. I could do Chilith. Twice you good there. Or Okoye. We'll take Okoye. I'm wondering if I'm overthinking this, to be honest with you. And if I don't just need to just take top champions and not care. and if I can just power through. But I guess in a way, it's better to be safe than sorry. So Jugs does kind of worry me here with him being all aggressive and stuff. Like, but apparently I worried a little too much the way this looks. See, this is how I get a reputation of actually being good at this shit when I'm really not. Helps to play the node, especially with Howard the Duck. He loses his gem with one. Yeah, I know. I know I can kill his gem easily. It's just more so. And again, like I said, it's, you know, I know the difficulty of what this was when I did it way, you know, right after I became Valiant, you know. Not the difficulty of what this is doing it with rank 4s. Okay, so we are cooking this one a little bit. I will admit that. I didn't even get my first 6-star rank 5 until I beat 8.4. Yeah, see, that's kind of my point. Is I was doing a lot of the, like, I'm going to have to look at the footage, but I got to remember exactly who I was using by the time I even started doing Act 8. But I know, like, massive difference in the champions I'm using right now.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep. You pretend though you don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. Like I said, I was out running a bunch today, so I didn't have my phone completely charged by the time I went live tonight.
which is also why I'm a little bit behind on my unit grind for today, because I put the phone down for about an hour and a half before I went live, so I could get enough charge to be get live. And not that I couldn't just plug into the charger, but I really don't like charging while I'm live, partially because the cord is just a pain in the ass, and partially because of the fact that the phone does tend to get hot when we're doing the streaming and, you know, screen sharing and charging and everything else all at once. It definitely taxes phones, I know that for sure. How's the grind going? Way too easy, honestly. And I don't say that braggingly, I say that like it just is. Like, as a matter of fact, I think I got 3 fights left, and then we have enough units for the next one. You quit hitting me? It doesn't even hurt. Like, get off of me. You're just basically wasting my time. I swear if any of you clip that, I'm gonna kick your ass. Rentrock completely shut score down. Yeah. I'm not worried about it. As you can see, like, he has hit me repeatedly and has done little to no damage. Well, he finally started doing some damage there for a minute. Smart ass.
I got facts over tracks, isn't that spitting slow, spitting fast, I can roast, I can gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
I'd say push to 8.4.6. Hope it's the piece. Yeah, no, dude. It would be nice if I could get the piece and like right off of this set of units and don't have to spend the last 500. But I just feel like, you know, I don't think I've heard anybody bragging about grabbing the piece early. But then again, I don't think I've heard many people even caring about going for the piece, so. Joel Williams, how's it going? I didn't miss anything, did I? I don't think so. Let's see if I can finish the whole thing with Photon and act like I didn't need any other champions. Probably a little cocky with long shot here, because I do know he can drop me in one move, and that's the move. Yep, there it goes. Oh, no. Legacy, how's it going? Hey Joel, how are you guys doing in your alliance for spots? I forgot. I know I talked to you about it, but I forget what you said. Like, what are you guys looking at after this week? Like, are you gonna have anything open? Still full? No problem. Good. Trust me, you do not want to be going through everything I'm going through. Like, we're good. Like, we're full. I just have too many people right now. Like, I got people asking me left and right for a spot. So. We ended up moving to gold 4. Nice. Unfortunately, we finished gold 3. We should have done gold 2, to be honest with you. But with everybody that we got coming in and everything, and what we're looking at for this next season, we'll be back to plat 6 by the end of it all. And then we should be mid-plat by the end of next season. Excuse me. And then I fire that during the indestructible. Can you do me a favor and get back over there where the light is?
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
Hey, excuse me? Read the nodes? What the hell are you talking about? Who reads nodes? Still got down 50% without even reading the notes. Stop throwing your special while the mist is up. Damn it. Well, that would help if I was paying attention to where the mist is. Fever annoying. You have a fever? That sucks. Hated Cassie and Epoch. Yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of her myself. I don't want to renote. I don't want to give you that.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can
See, we do what I say, not what I do around here. Because what I do around here is I just go ahead and do whatever I need to get through. Now, when I teach you how to do this, I'm going to tell you about the notes that I never read. Because I won't read them until I'm trying to teach them. If I was doing an instructional video right now, I would explain why everything I did was right or wrong. But since all I'm doing is trying to get 90 units, all I care about is if he dies. And I don't care how much of a pain in the ass that happens to be for me.
I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but
And I know, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Especially when you're used to so many people doing so many things exactly the way they're supposed to do it, and they're playing it perfectly, and not dying, and being so good at it, and then you gotta watch me sit over here and fumble through it and still get it. It's been on and off. Had one yesterday, so didn't go to school today or yesterday. Fever was down, so I went to a friend's house for a little while. And but yeah, you gotta watch it. You can like, you may think you're doing better. I'm having PTSD with the stupid fight. Cassie, it was by far the worst fight in MCOC because of the node set combined with the combo detonation. Oh yeah. Exactly though, and I guess it was a pain too. Look, we did it. So there's a chance I'm out of school. I would say you're probably out of school tomorrow. Like, I'd say this week's shot for you. Like, if you make it to school by Friday, you're wasting your time. But, so as we said, we need 500 to get another box. Now, 2,000 Titan shards are nice. They will. I don't think they're enough to get me another Titan. But the box is all I really care about. No school on Monday. Well, you just got lucky. You got a vacation. And I told you. The damn thing is rigged. And you had to buy them all to get to that damn box. I knew that's how it was going to go. But I got 2 days. I've been averaging 500 units a day, and we have 2 days left to get. Only unlucky part is the feed. Yeah. I mean, but you know, if the feeder gear gets bad enough, you might take a nice little trip. So, hopefully you don't get to that point. But you know, it's kind of fun sometimes. So, I realized, because one of my alliance mates was pointing out that he got Black Cat today finally, that I only have 3 of the champions in this damn crystal. So I bought one. 2 to 3 gem is the same odds as the selector, so you got lucky there. Yeah, I got the 1 to 2 gem. I got the 2 to 3 gem. Got the Sig stones. We got all the Titan shards. I think there was something else in there. Oh, we got the 6-star piece, which I turned into 7-star shards because who the fuck cares? And now we're down to just literally, we need 500 units in 2.5 days. And like I said, I've been averaging about 500 units a day. Because, yeah. Between arena and quests that I've been doing and stuff like that, I can pick up about 500 in a day. Void would be great. Give me Void, you asshole. I need Arcus, I need Void, and I need Howard. No. Void, Arcus, and who was the other one that I need? Oh my god. Brain fry. But anyways, more SIGs into Black Cat, which was, I mean, it helps, but definitely not what I was shooting for there. I was hoping to get one of the 3 I don't have. It's not Howard, I have Howard. Not Mordo. Arcus, I already said. There's not a mutant in. Is there a mutant in there? Oh, Storm. Yeah, Storm. No, Storm or 7-piece is. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't. So I still don't have Storm, which is what I was going for. Either Storm, Arcus, or Void. Storm would have been probably the better one. So I was eating, no problem. So yeah, so we didn't get that, but in spite of that, I wasn't completely done. That was just the, you know, we definitely we had a 50% chance of getting somebody we didn't have, but we do have a full 7-star here too. So I figure, why not? We'll see if we can't get a champion I don't have. There ain't many of them left. About 60. And that is not a champion. That is a champion I don't have. Okay. Okay. I'll call that a win. I know I'm bitching about the Spider-Verse a lot, but it's another champion. It's another 7-star I don't have, and we do need to collect them all. So, I mean, luckily enough, I have actually replenished a bit of all the ISO I've been using. So we can at least get him to maxed ISO. When will the collection system drop in the game? I believe they said sometime during the first, during spring. So we have, could be next, or not spring. Sorry, they said sometime during the first quarter here. So that means we could see it next month. We could see it in March. So I would say probably sometime around 9.4. Possibly. I could see that. But anyways, guys, that does put me at 174 7-stars finally. One away from that magic 175. Do we have any news on the new Twitch drops? None whatsoever. We are not gonna, we won't know anything about Twitch drops until literally the day of the next live stream. So, but I will keep you posted if I see anything. 9.4 should be, yeah, end of March, early April is what I'm looking at for 9.4. So I figure we should see something right around that time for collections. We'll also be seeing spring cleaning around that time. Yeah. They said another set of Twitch drops this month. Oh yeah, I forgot that they did say that. But yeah, we haven't seen anything on that. And honestly, I mean, what are we looking at right now? We're looking at the 13th. And the live stream was on the 6th. So it's been a week since the live stream. I would say, honestly, and this is my opinion from a marketing standpoint, from a business standpoint. What I would say mostly, the 15th, I could understand why you're thinking that, but I would say probably a week from today. That way there's 2 weeks in between them, and then you've got another 2 weeks before you get to the next live stream. So, I would say probably we would see it, like a week from today is when we'd see something, we'd see those next Twitch drops. Well, can you remind me what they say about the 8-star champions at Summoners Fest? What they said is, we will not see 8-star champions anytime soon. We will not see them for over a year, period. They are not on the docket right now, is what they said. And considering the current docket goes all the way through spring of 2027, that means we are over a year before 8 stars will even be discussed. And I really honestly do not think that we will see 8 stars for probably about another 2 years, because of the fact that 7-star ascensions will be the bigger thing, and the fact that 7-star ascensions are not like regular ascension or any other ascension. Instead of only going 1 level, you go up to 11 levels of ascensions. Therefore, if they trickle those out over the next year and a half, there's no reason to see 8 stars anytime for at least 2 years. I may be wrong on that timeline. It may be within a year and a half that we see 8 stars, but they said no time soon. No, it was 11. No, it's not 20, it's 11. So, but yeah, guys, yeah, I mean, we knocked out 3 levels of Act 8 tonight, which, I mean, I know, like, especially considering what I'm doing it with, it wasn't, like, hard, but I will be farming up the rest of these units tomorrow, and tomorrow for sure. So what I am thinking is we are, yeah, because I have my meeting on Thursday. So we probably will not be live Thursday night because I need to take care of some Alliance stuff with all the transitions coming up. But plan, we will be live tomorrow night. We'll be live Friday and Saturday, and we'll see about Sunday. But with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and go do the boring stuff and farm Arena off of stream, so you guys don't have to watch that. I put you guys through enough Arena in the last couple months, and I appreciate you guys being around for all those type of things. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and see who is live right now and see who we can jump over and celebrate and say hi to and promote and whatever else we can do. I mean, oddly enough, I think it is actually kind of appropriate that, like, I just finished up doing some Act 8, and B Dizzle is currently working on pushing Valiant, so he's over doing Act 8. So, but he's doing it on a mini account, so it's definitely a little more impressive. So, why don't we jump over and raid B Dizzle again tonight? I know we did it last night, but I think this is a great transition tonight, so probably even better than last night. So let's run over there with a Wolfpack raid. I appreciate you guys. If you guys would definitely jump over and show some support with me, would be definitely helpful. But I will go ahead and see everybody back tomorrow night. And until then, I hope everybody has a great day and a great night, and put God to your champions soon. And I'll see you guys back for the next one. Peace out.